to Connor and Sarah's first backpacking adventure of the year. Whew. Right now we are on the Hesse Trail. It's just a 2-mile hike to where we're going, kind of a low-key backpacking trip, but 2 miles back to Lost Lake, where we're hopefully going to set up camp. So technically, the trail that we're doing leads you into the Indian Peaks Wilderness, but camping at Lost Lake is not in the Indian Peaks Wilderness, so we don't need any permits. Whew. Needed to use my Ascent Assist already. Whew. Really beautiful views though. Well, let's see what the sign says. Oh yeah, half a mile. Ready, Nolly bag? Let's cross the bridge. So it's been pretty rocky. Most of the trail has looked like this, but it's super green and pretty out here. There've been way too many people on this trail, so we've had to keep Nola on her leash, which honestly, with my huge backpack on, I don't hate because she kind of just pulls me along. Lost Lake Trail. Okay, so we made it up here to Lost Lake. I'll show you the lake in a second. There's like trees that surround it. But we're going to go see now if we can find a campsite back here. Whoa, take that backpack off. And just like that tent's up, we kind of forget how small our backpacking tent is, and it can really fit anywhere. So there's a big rock over there that we couldn't get around, so we just moved it to here. Cute little dome of a thing. You have an entrance here, and then you can roll this back. Sleeping bag, sleeping pad, pillow. So that's all that I carried in my pack. I'll get Connor's stuff out here in a second, but I'll kind of show you how all this stuff works. So we'll do the sleeping pad first. We have the Bega Agnes Boundary Deluxe sleeping pad. You can see it packs down pretty small, and then we just use the natural air to blow her up. See that we're connected now? When I first started doing this, I was trying to use my own breath. That's such a waste of time and effort. Just use the air that God gave you. Meaning nature's air, that's not from your lungs. So my sleeping bag is actually new as of last year, and I really, really love it. It's kind of like a quilt. I'll show you how it works. But we had to buy a stuff sack for it so that it could pack down. It's the largest thing that's in my pack outside of the bear canister. It's worth it though. It's called a Zen Bivy. You can see that. Zen Bivy. And this first part acts like a sheet, basically. So it hooks on like that, and then on the back side, you just clip it together. And this is what the front of it looks like. So you can really cocoon yourself in here, and then the quilt part sits on top. So you can see I hooked it with these little hooks on this side. And I hooked all of them. There's 4 on each side. The reason we initially got it though is because Nola will usually cuddle with me when we're in the tent. And so then there's room for me to just throw this blanket over both me and her versus having the sleeping bag that's so cocooned on both sides. The pillow is the best thing to pack because it is so itty bitty and tiny, and it takes 2 seconds to blow up. So we have the Seat to Summit Arrows pillow, premium regular. Obviously I have no idea what our gear is. Connor has purchased all of these things for me. I'm literally reading tags to you all. But in case you're curious, this is what we're using. So this has kind of the same mechanism as the sleeping pad did. Here we have deflate, and then if you just flip this one on top, well, sorry, this would be completely closed. You open it once, you have inflate, you open it a second time, and it deflates. I have no idea how that design works, but I think it's really cool. Now you got a pillow. So that is one setup. I'll do Connor's next. His looks exactly the same as mine, but he just has a real sleeping bag. Okay, so now I have Connor's sleeping pad down. I should mention that his is longer. His is 78 inches long, mine is 72 inches long. And then this is his sleeping bag. In case anybody was curious, Connor does have a Kelty sleeping bag, which he really enjoys. These are rated to 20 degrees Fahrenheit, which means we can be out in 20-degree weather.
Like survival in 20-degree weather. You're not comfortable in 20-degree weather.
Here's what it looks like. Noli makes her own little room in between us. We're all set up. All right, take you down here and show you the lake. Connor's gonna get some fishing in. Isn't this beautiful? It does look like there may be some showers off in the distance. Connor checked the weather from the inReach and it said that it was supposed to maybe rain around 5, but I'm hoping it's just rain and not storms. So there's been a lot happening in the last 45 minutes. We came down here to fish. Well, Connor came down here to fish. I came down here to sit and watch Nola and drink wine. And Connor pulled out the Grail, which is what we use for water filtration, and realized that the water filter was not in the Grail, which is the key component when filtering water. So there was a little spat about that. We're on the up and up though now because Connor caught a fish, which is super exciting. We normally travel with plenty of water and then the Grail would just be a backup. But this time we were like, well, there's no need. We're just going 2 miles in. There's a huge lake. We know that there's a water source. So it is a little ironic that we don't have anything to filter water with. I do have about 1.5 liters left, which should be fine. Again, we're leaving tomorrow morning. In worst case scenario, we'll boil water. I don't love that idea, so we'll keep you posted. So this is how we boil water when we're camping. This is what I have: beef pasta marinara. Connor's eating sweet pork and rice. So yeah, so you'll just pour the hot water in there and that rehydrates the food. These are dehydrated meals that we purchased. Tomorrow morning, you'll see the meals that we are having for breakfast Connor made. And those are super tasty. But we did purchase these basically because we were running out of time to make our own meals. I'm also saying we in all of this. You all know Connor's making these meals for me. I am contributing absolutely nothing to this except heartache.
That's not true.
So, yeah, that's how we heat up our food when we're out here. This is our bear canister. So we store anything that smells in here. We'll store this away from our tent. 200 yards or meters or feet, 200 something is how far away from the tent it's supposed to be. We just try and put it really far away. And then these are the approved bear canisters that you can use out here in Colorado. They are a real pain to put into your pack because obviously this thing is huge. It just takes up so much space, but I understand why we have to do it, and we're gonna follow the rules when we're out here. It kind of looks like a bear pooped out corn.
Thanks.
Ooh, beef pasta marinara. Does that smell good, Noli? These are the spoons we use when we backpack. Just super simple. We used to have some that were sporks and they were shorter. Connor didn't like those as well, and he was right. These are way better because they're longer and they can like dip into this. Back it up.
Oh, back. Come here.
Oh, this looks banging. Wow, I'm actually pretty pumped about this. Look at that. Dinner of Champions. And we have like so much protein in this thing. 49 grams of protein. I'm getting over 1,000 calories. This is supposed to serve 2 people. 2 people my butt. No way. This is serving me tonight. So I'm having pasta and wine tonight. I'm a very fancy girly when I camp.
You're a very fancy girly, full stop.
Thank you. There is half a bottle of wine in this flask, which I've already been drinking some of. Cheers! Noel felt as though this needed supervision. Connor's first bites.
They're pretty good.
Whose is better?
I think yours is better, but I like mine a lot.
Okay, nice.
The flavor on this is really good. I should have dehydrated or rehydrated it for longer, but the flavor is super good.
So we brought our chairs down to the lake to watch the rain/storm roll in. And it's very cold. Like, we are bundled up right now. But it's really beautiful. It's crazy because we can, for the first time, see the sun, but it's also raining. So this is the reality when you backpack. What time is it? It's 6:38. It's so windy outside and very cold.
And kind of raining.
Yeah. So we thought we might as well come inside the tent and warm up. Super fun. Look at Nollybug though. Is she cute?
It's still been fun, it's just less than ideal conditions.
Yeah.
Like this rain business is not stellar, but they put it in the forecast, took it out of the forecast. Put it in the forecast, took it out of the forecast, so. What you gonna do?
Connor and I have spent the last hour talking about doing things because they're hard and pushing yourself, and also just enjoying the comforts of your own home. You can probably tell which one we're leaning towards at the moment. Maybe we'll get a really dope sunrise.
I think we will.
All right, we'll check back in a bit. Okay, we've ventured outside the tent to get ready for the evening. It is 7:45 and the sun sets at 8, so I feel like it's appropriate. Check out the little toothbrush Connor got me. So we're gonna brush our teeth, go pee one last time because I'm not getting out of the tent. It's also very cold. And then we'll head inside for bed. We have brushed our teeth, put away the bear canister, gone to the bathroom. Now we're settled into the tent for the night. It is 8:06. Little Nollybug. And hopefully it doesn't storm or rain or do anything crazy and we can actually get some sleep tonight. Good night. Good morning. Connor, how'd you sleep?
Not great. How'd you sleep?
Pretty bad. Pretty bad. Bye-bye. How'd you sleep? Yeah, that good too.
It's like...
Meals that Connor dehydrated. What is it, babe?
It's a dehydrated sausage casserole. Sausage meat casserole.
It's so tasty. So instead of being in the bags and heating them in there, we buy freezer bags and put them in these little lunch pouches.
Keeps the heat in better.
Yeah, it insulates them. So same drill as yesterday. We'll heat up water on the jet boil and then pour it in there and let them rehydrate. Should be a really good meal. So these actually need to sit for 20 minutes. So while we wait for those, I'm going to go take down the tent. Let's go. Okay, so the teardown of camp is really quite simple. You just deflate everything and put it back into its bag. And just like that, we're done. So this is what it looks like. Look how well those are heated. That's good. Mm-hmm. Thank you. All right, camp is all packed up this morning. It is 8:06. Thought you might all find it comical to see how you put a huge backpack on when it's on the ground.
Is that like proper technique or just?
Certainly not.
Okay.
No, that's just
I think that's how you strain a back muscle.
that's Sarah technique.
Bend and twist.
We're here, baby. Oh wow, Connor made that look like it was nothing.
I think that way the whole bend and twist thing seems harder.
Yeah, that's probably true. Look at how nicely he packed this pack, you guys. Let's just, an appreciation for the turtle. You look good, bae. Goodbye, campsite. You were wonderful and beautiful. Probably not gonna be back. Also, an update on the water debacle of yesterday. It ended up being okay. We didn't have to boil any water. Since we're so close to the car, it's a non-issue, but if we were any farther away, we probably would have boiled water for the food.
I mean, I'm thirsty right now.
Well, have some water.
How much water do you have left?
I don't know, have some. This guy.
My pee was at dark this morning.
Other than forgetting the water filter, we remembered everything. For our first backpacking trip in 2 years, good job. Check out this waterfall. Oh, it feels good down here. Look at that.
I would wait a lifetime if you were at sea. I just wanna say that I feel that our love is real. Maybe we should hurry up and seal the deal. Oh, oh, I just wanna love you right. Oh, oh.
On the bus back. He's always a little scared. We made it! Gonna go grab some coffee now. We didn't make coffee this morning because obviously you know about our water supply issue, and if in 2 hours I could have nice, good coffee instead of instant Folgers coffee that's gonna be cold in 5 seconds. What a sweet little treat to reward ourselves, yeah?
Yeah.
Stop for some coffee and some carrot cake.
Good.
Yeah? How does it rate?
Not as good as the cafe. And just under the carrot cake we had the other day.
All right, that's a high,
very good.
that's very high. What a treat that carrot cake was. Oh my gosh, just a nice little hit of sugar at 10 a.m. Delicious.
I would say a big hit of sugar, but it was worth it.
It was a big hit of sugar. So I've been trying to figure out how to summarize our thoughts on this not even 24-hour adventure. And I think at the end of the day, Connor and I love to adventure, and we love spending time together. And there's something to be said for pushing yourself and going outside of your comfort zone. There's also something to be said for just resting and taking a break and it being okay. And to really, I feel like we're really honing in on what we enjoy spending our time doing, what we want to invest our time and energy doing. And it is not one-off backpacking trips on a 2-mile hike that everybody and their mom goes on.
Well, I don't think it helps that like we've been pushing ourselves at work a lot. Like both of our jobs have been a lot right now. And so to then on the weekend also push yourself in a different manner for like, we like to hike a lot, but just getting a bad night's sleep for no good reason, that's tough. Like if we woken up somewhere super cool, heck yeah, then the backpacking thing makes sense. But just backpacking to backpack, I don't know.
This is also how you know that we have become so spoiled
That's true.
living in Colorado, because 4 years ago, there's no way those words would have ever come out of our mouths, or they would have never even been in our brains. And now we have the luxury of taking the van places. And you sleep so much better in a van than you do in a tent. So to Connor's point, we really love hiking. We take the van cool places so that we can go hike. And I think in the future we will only backpack to really dope, awesome places that you can only get backpacking. This was also an exercise in just getting the packs on before Iceland. We knew that. Connor has also always wanted to backpack at Lost Lake. So this just kind of checked the box for him doing that. But we're tired. So moral of the story, it was a really beautiful trip. We love getting outside and spending time together.
Yeah.
Just maybe not in this medium going forward.
I will be happy to be home in our bed.
Yeah, we're going to veg out for the rest of the day. So don't take this as we're not adventuring, we're not backpacking, we're not doing that stuff. We totally are. We're just really trying to understand and utilize our time wisely, because it's precious and valuable, and we don't want to spend it doing things that don't bring us total joy. So, all right, well, that's it for this one. We'll see you in the next one.